Israel's top filmmakers break their silence on boycotts. When the world calls to boycott Israeli cinema, this is what they want to protest. But what if this is also what they're trying to silence? In an unprecedented move, Israel's own filmmakers have just sent a message to the world, and it's forcing everyone to rethink the entire strategy of cultural boycotts. This week, in a stunning open letter published by The Hollywood Reporter, dozens of Israel's most celebrated directors, writers, and producers broke their silence. They're arguing that the international movement to boycott their work is, in their words, dangerously counterproductive. Their argument is simple but profound. Many of them have dedicated their careers to exposing the complexities and injustices within their own society. And they claim the boycott movement is silencing its own allies. Is this just rhetoric? Let's look at the evidence. The films themselves. This is Ari Folman's Oscar-nominated Waltz with Bashir. It's a brutal, animated self-interrogation of his own forgotten memories as a soldier during the 1982 Lebanon War. The film was a national reckoning, forcing Israelis to confront their role in the Sabra and Shatila massacre. This is Samuel Mau's Foxtrot. The film was so critical of Israeli military culture and the dehumanizing nature of occupation that Israel's own Minister of Culture condemned it as self-flagellation and cooperation with the anti-Israel narrative. They were attacked at home for this art. This is the Oscar-nominated documentary The Gatekeepers, where 6 former heads of Israel's internal security agency, the Shin Bet, collectively speak out against the government's long-term strategy, calling the occupation a moral and strategic disaster. These aren't actors, these are Israel's top spies. And this creates a profound dilemma. On one hand, advocates for the BDS, boycott, divestment, sanctions, movement argue that cultural boycotts are a proven, non-violent tool. They believe that any institution receiving state funding is complicit, and that isolating a state culturally is necessary to pressure it politically. On the other hand, these filmmakers argue that art is a vital space for dissent within a country. By building bridges and showing their critical work abroad, they can foster empathy and challenge the status quo from the inside. They ask, why would you take away one of the most powerful tools for self-criticism a society has? This open letter transforms a simple headline into a complex moral question. It's a battle between 2 different theories of change. Where do you draw the line between pressuring a state and silencing its people? And in the fight for justice, how do you make sure you don't end up boycotting your own allies? There are no easy answers here. But this is the conversation that Israel's filmmakers are forcing Hollywood and the world to have. What do you think? Share your thoughtful opinions in the comments.